I came to St. Francis because I had had a lymph node that became enlarged, and it was because I was playing soccer and I didn't know what it was, and I wanted it just to check it out because I didn't know what was going on. Before my diagnosis, my general doctor believed that I had a hematoma, but just being thorough, he put me through a CT scan and saw that my lymph nodes were enlarged across my body, which allowed me to further, I guess, the pathology of diagnosing my cancer. And I believe that cancer is sometimes overlooked in young adults. There was no discomfort or pain at all with what I felt. It was just a miracle that I just was playing soccer and I collided with the goalie. I had no clue about my lymph nodes being enlarged at all. When they told me that I was going to be seeing an oncologist for the possibility of having cancer, I was devastated. I didn't know what really to think about my whole life and situation, because that's something a normal 19-year-old shouldn't be thinking about. I was scared. I didn't know how to go about explaining to my family and friends that I possibly could have cancer, and coming to find out that I did, it's not something you prepare for. The next steps that I had to take for treating my Hodgkin's lymphoma, which I was diagnosed with, was getting a port put in and is having my bone marrow taken. And then from there, with the port, I received chemotherapy treatments of ABVD, and I had to take 12 treatments of the chemotherapy before I could be considered cancer-free. During the chemo treatments, it was like I put my life on pause. It was like a 6-month pause of just, I really couldn't go do the normal things that kids my age were doing, like playing sports and doing school. I just had to stay by the wayside and just say, hey guys, I got bigger things to do right now than going to do this. All the staff at St. Francis seemed like it was family. I could have conversations with them for 30, 40 minutes, and I felt like I had a friend. It was enjoyable. I really enjoyed talking to people, and it made the experience of, even though cancer's not a fun thing, it was hanging out with those people. It made things pleasant and got my mind off of things. I feel excellent now. I feel just awesome. I'm glad that chemo really didn't bring me down. Obviously, there are going to be side effects from chemo, but after 3 months out from chemo, I'm back to my normal life. I'm back to running around, school, laughing, cutting up, hanging out with the guys. It's enjoyable. I'm glad that the treatments went by fast and it was quick and painless almost. I believe the greatest advice that I could give to any young adult is the attitude that you go into the situation. It's literally the greatest thing that you can bring to any situation, no matter if it's cancer or life. It's the attitude that you bring.